Hi, my name is Phil Taylor, and today our group will be looking at the company Asiana Airlines from South Korea. It's an international airline traveling to 75 different cities and 25 different countries. They're immersed, as most airlines are, in all of the cultures of the world. This makes them the perfect company to discover how they as an organisation overcome and embrace emotional intelligence, cultural intelligence and diversity. There's a number of reasons why Asiana Airlines have considerable cultural challenges, especially in the ranks of their pilots. The first reason is that, along with most of the Asian-based airlines, they have the highest rate of cross-cultural pilot groups compared to the rest of the world. The second reason is the aircraft pilots are required to work together simultaneously under pressure, which really brings out the issues. Number three is that the Asiana CEO, Kim Chun-sing himself said, it's a reality that within our country, there's a leaning towards a patriarchal culture. That is the higher authority or status of the older male. And also many pilots fly within the strict military order. These cultural challenges are typically addressed internationally by the airline industry through a training system called Crew Resource Management, or CRM. It's a set of training procedures that focuses on decision making, leadership and communication between pilots in the cockpit, and is now the global standard for all airlines. The CRM training directly addresses the authoritarian issues that Asiana are having and have been having, and they have been implemented since the 90s. Until on the 6th of July 2013, Asiana Airlines Flight 214 crashed while attempting to land at the San Francisco International Airport. There were 291 passengers on board, more than 180 were injured, and 3 people died. And as with all aircraft incidents, a major investigation began. The final report from the National Transportation Safety Board confirmed the major cause was pilot role confusion and a breakdown in training procedures. At the official hearing in December of that year, it showed that one of the pilots didn't feel he had the authority to abort the low and slow landing. The co-pilot, Captain Lee Jin-min, said it was a very hard decision to make, given the differences shown in the superiors in Korean culture. So the question is, why did the CRM procedure and training fail? Why was it not effective? There's a famous quote by John Maxwell saying, "Everything rises and falls on leadership." And this failure needs to ask the question of the effective implementation and cultural embracement of this CRM training. Renowned human factors expert Nita Jimin Mashaki, years before this accident, said there were many voices of concern from Asian-based pilots that the CM training is not supported by airline management. He said, for CRM training to be effective, the entire airline must embrace the team-building culture and respect that is the core of the program. This potentially was the case at Asiana Airlines. This important culturally impacting CRM training seemed to be implemented, but actually not embraced. The CEO, Yong Do-yoon, and the executive team was unable to influence the culture he desired into his company. This was essentially a lack of emotional intelligence, or EQ, because EQ is closely linked with effective, influential management and leadership. So what have Asiana Airlines board done to correct this? Well, we started at the top. 5 months after the accident, Asiana named a new CEO and president of the company, So Chun Kim. In the first opening address to the company and shareholders of the 2014 annual sustainability report, his strategy was clear. He was going to reinforce the CRM flight crew and evaluation scheme. They're going to hire some more aviation experts and upgrade the whole safety security office and move it up into the head office. This will bring the safety department more influence, significance and authority, greater impact in the culture of safety into the company. Well, what a sad lesson learned by Asiana Airlines because of their low cultural diversity intelligence, or lack of, from their failure to recognize the strength of their own country's culture that negatively influenced and affected their safety procedures, and also the lesson of the importance of strong EQ when leading to effectively influence the desired culture. It was, though, positive to see through the assertive, positive strategies implemented following the accident to address and influence the issues that had arisen. I guess many organizations can get away with a failure to embrace these important factors of emotional intelligence, cultural intelligence, and diversity. But when people's lives are at risk, organizations have to get it right. These factors need to be embraced. Thank you very much.